know me.
All right, we're out here at Bremen Police Constitutional Audit. We'll see if they test or not. Ah. Ah.
You think?
Ah. We got a really nice car here. No parking, police only. I love my investment here. Ooh, look at that right there. Beautiful cop car. Ah, right there. New tires. Got this.
Can't touch them.
22385. 22385. Nice car. Ooh.
You're on camera. Right here.
Oh, looks like it's the mayor's office. Ah.
I don't see any signs, do you?
Uh-uh.
No trespassing. It
Nope.
says do not enter. For the road.
Uh-huh.
Oh, undercover.
Looking at our beautiful vehicles we got here that we pay tax dollars for. Ooh, look at that right there. Looks like they're keeping up our vehicles.
Undercover.
In memory of Tony Schwartzlander. Ah,
Undercover.
ah, undercover cop car.
Unmarked.
Unmarked cop car.
2 of them.
Looks like there's 2 of them. One may be an older one.
No parking. Police cars only.
Huh.
We're on camera. Look.
Yep. Let's go inside.
You put it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Small town.
Oh, let's go into the police station. Say hi.
The door's locked.
It's not. It's a police department. Why would the door be locked? Our tax dollars pay for it. It better not be. Ah. Ah.
Oh, it is locked.
Ah.
Oh, she's
Yes?
Hello, yes.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm well. Can you identify yourself?
My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, pleasure to speak to you. Are you a dispatcher or what do you do?
I'm a dispatcher.
Okay, well, thank you for what you do.
We're out here.
Where's your officers at?
Oh, she hanged up.
They're busy.
They're busy?
Yes.
1, 2. How many officers do you have on duty at night? If you don't mind me asking.
Ask why you're asking all these questions.
Yeah, because it's our right to. We're here to ensure the public servants are conducting their duties and not violating rights. Do you violate people's rights?
No.
Okay, all right.
I thought you wanted to talk to the man in charge.
I mean, we always love to talk to
Yeah.
officers. We're here to
What kind
speak to them, you know, just get to know them. You know, we're here to ensure that they're not violating rights.
We're not from this town.
I know they're busy with cases.
Huh?
They're very busy with cases. I'm sure they're writing reports on it right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're not going to interfere in police duties. That's what you're thinking, but we're just here looking at we're here looking at our investments and stuff. Am I able to come inside this building that I paid for and see the inside of it?
I think it would be best if you came back when administration was here.
Okay, that's not how it works. See, taxpayer dollars, I have the right to see this facility as long as I'm not going in restricted areas, which this is not restricted. This is publicly accessible areas, including the sidewalk, anything with eye view or anything I can see. I have the ability to have access to, and that's been found in the Supreme Courts and stuff. So I mean, I'm just letting you know about that. There is law on
I
that.
can let you in the lobby, and that's as far as I can let you.
Yeah. That we're not wanting to go back there and see you guys. That's not what we're trying to do. So, we're here to check out our investment and make sure it's being taken care of.
I can let you in the lobby. That's as far as I can let you in.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Oh, identify.
Oh, wait, we got somebody. What's your name and badge number, sir?
What's that?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Wes Atkins.
Wes Atkins, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet
Do you
you.
violate people's rights or do you uphold the Constitution of the United States?
I uphold the Constitution.
Okay, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you know I don't have to identify to you unless I've
do.
committed an infraction or a felony or any sort of... Okay,
You guys
I appreciate
sign
you. No, we're here to ensure that people aren't violating rights.
Right on.
So, as long as you don't violate my rights, you don't have to worry about a lawsuit. So,
Have a good
thank you,
night.
sir. We're gonna go in here and check all our other... What's your name and badge number, sir?
I'm sorry?
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Brown, 534.
534?
Yep.
Did you swear an oath to protect the Constitution? I assume not.
Oh, you said something?
Yes, I asked you. I said, did you swear an oath to protect the Constitution?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you, sir.
On here. Speak.
It's a nice little thing they have here.
He almost had a lawsuit.
Huh. Poor guy must have died. Sad. Ah,
Medicine.
nice thing they got here for medication. Ooh, look here. Must got a dispatch center in there. That's a dispatcher. Ah. It's really nice. They got the cameras in here and everything. Ah. Ooh. Let's see what kind of documents they got. Take back drugs. Senior's guide. Ooh. Okay. Bowen Center.
Can we take one?
Yeah, take it. It's publicly. Yeah. They need to fix this. This is unacceptable. Why are they having it blacked out so the citizens can't see them? Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable.
She's on the phone. She can hear us.
Oh, who's this person? Wesley Atkins. I think that's the guy we just talked to. Good dude. He didn't violate my rights, so you don't have to worry about getting sued. Reserve officer. Huh.
Carlos Diaz works here. You better watch out what you're doing. Look at the head go.
It's a nice canine right there.
Look at the window. Down. Window right here. Behind you. Look.
Uh-huh.
Can you see?
Nope.
No, right here. Down. I can see a chair right here. Look. It's open. Open view. This is awesome.
Let's go out here and record these.
Yep. Oh, there.
Stay here. Stay here in the door. Stay near the door.
Why?
Because I want to go over here and record. Nice cop car. Looks like it's a newer sheriff vehicle. We do. This is our tax dollars paid vehicles. Down here at Bremen Police Department, seeing if they're going to violate our rights or not.
We're here all night.
We are here just seeing how they're going to conduct themselves professionally or unprofessionally, one of the two. That's okay. We're gonna go back in here. Ah, it opened.
She's like, what we're doing.
Auntie like kennels.
Oh, look at this. Somebody knows. The state. Can we speak to the officer?
Aha. Authorized personnel only. That's horrible. Not a good and not very welcoming. Candy machines? Not bad.
Like that.
Huh? Let's go check out the other cop cars.
Yeah.
Let's go see how our investments are being taken care of. Hold on to this. First of all, because I need to tie off my mask better.
You think they're watching us?
Yeah. I guarantee you. Let's go up here.
So we can't speak to them, can we?
Ooh. Nice cop car. Eight. Sure you don't get to make that decision.
So if I guess you look here for. I like that charger.
It's not bad. I wonder what ear it is, though.
Is that what you want?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. That's what. Oh. Oh. Definitely a hazard. Ow.
That would have been a lawsuit.
That'd have been a lawsuit. Ah. Ew. Hey, ma'am. As your officers, do they conduct traffic stops at night, or do they just normally sit on the station all night?
They conduct traffic night, they do
They do.
protect the public all day long, all night.
They do. Okay.
They deserve a lunch once in a while.
They do. Absolutely. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Nope. We're just here making sure people are doing their jobs and not violating rights. I do this all across the state of Indiana. I'm a YouTuber. I'm very famous. I go around. I'm not here to promote being against the police. I'm here to promote the police. Why? Because it's my right. Right? I don't have to identify myself. I'm known as good citizen. You could call me a good citizen, but I'll be clearly honest with you. Um, I go around and I talk to people all across the state. I get some bad cops who I get to educate on the Constitution, and I've gotten to sue a couple too. So I love suing. I love money. Uh, but your cops here, your officers seem pretty decent. They don't seem bad, but I'd really love Officer Yeargin and whoever else other. Yeah. Well, he didn't violate my rights. That right there.
Anybody in Bremen, and they felt very safe.
Yeah, that's good. That's all that matters. Did they, or is there only one or two? Is there one officer or is there two officers on tonight?
It varies.
Varies, okay. Is it one or two? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking because, I mean,
It
varies.
depending on, if you have spots to fill or.
Uh-huh.
It varies. I just started. I'm brand new, so.
Oh, okay. Well, dispatching is a very important job. It's noble. Just as important as a police officer. Got a lot of friends who are dispatchers. So, now, are your officers willing to come out and talk to us at all? Just so we can know who they are, or at least identify them.
Well, I know one's writing reports. He's got 3 reports to do. I know another one just heated up his lunch.
Okay. Do you know if one of them are able to come out and do a report for the sidewalk out there that I tripped on? At least make it documented that it's a hazard.
Where did it happen at?
Out here on your guys' site.
Like right in front?
Yep.
Well, I can log it, and then someone will contact you.
Okay. Am I able to talk to an officer though?
I think they're all busy at this time.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. When a citizen asks for a police officer, we have the right to speak to him, right? Do I have the right to speak to a police officer if I wanted to?
Yes.
Okay, so can you have an officer come out here and talk to me at least? It's a respectful thing. You're going to be on front of 1 million viewers, so, it's going to be all over YouTube.
We're not hurting anybody.
Ah.
We like to talk to them. I can't believe he's not even on the picture. PTL Tony Switzer. Schwartzlander.
We're going to see him out and talk to us at least and be respectful. Hopefully they respect us as citizens as we respect them in their position.
Can they do that?
Yeah, they can. Absolutely.
You
There's
think-
nothing that says they can't come out and talk to us for a few.
Are they busy? Oh, that's what they all say.
I guarantee you that there's not that much going on. It's Bremen, come on. It's not like it's South Bend.
That's right, I might have done too.
Who cares? Ah. Yes. Well, are we alive anymore?
Uh-oh. I can see. Oh,
Ah. Where?
I'm cold. Look.
I guess people are scared of us now. It's concerning.
Mm-hmm.
How do they not know we have a gun on us or something? I'm just being honest. Not that we would, but wouldn't because we're law-abiding citizens.
I can't. I get in trouble.
Yeah, you would, not me.
Because I'm a felon.
Uh-huh. Good police officer.
A criminal matter?
Do I have a criminal matter?
Speak to an officer? Is that why you want to speak to an officer?
I just want to look at how they look, their appearance.
Oh, you saw two of them come in.
Well, but you got another officer on station, man.
He's writing reports.
Tell Officer Yeargin to come up here and talk to us.
He's writing reports.
Okay, but I'm a citizen and I'm asking for him as
You
a
have a criminal matter.
possibly.
Because this is a civil matter, tripping on the sidewalk.
Yes, it is a civil matter.
So I can make a CFS and document it.
Okay. Oh, but
And what's your name?
good citizen.
Contact number?
000000000. That's my contact number. I like this beautiful wall.
Can you get in trouble for that?
No.
We get paid here all day.
What's the other one's name?
It's Wesley.
Atkins?
Okay, I made a...
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I get a copy of it too? Or does it cost money for a copy?
Let me find out.
Okay. And hey, ma'am. Reason why I didn't provide you my name is because I don't have to unless it's an infraction or a citable offense. So that's why I gave you good citizen. I go by good citizen because I'm a good citizen.
So when they look at it, I don't know if they'll know who it is, and no contact number, so.
Good citizen. That's all I gotta tell them.
We'll be here all night.
We plan to be here for the next 10 hours because we want to talk to an officer at least to get to know him.
We have rights, too. We have rights.
Authorized personnel only.
Oh, hey. Too bad.
Yes.
For a copy of it, I have to put in a request to the chief, and he has to okay that you get a copy of it. For where I logged that you tripped. So I can make that.
Okay.
Don't be.
But it's publicly accessible information. Shouldn't I have the ability just to access it right now?
No,
No?
it has to be granted by the chief. For me to give that.
Okay. Here you go. Not telling you how to do your job or anything.
You gotta look it up.
No, I know the IC for it. So, under Indiana Code 514.3, it says a person has the right, this is a right, to access information regarding the government and the official acts of public official and employees. The statute also states that government officials have the responsibility to provide that information to you. So, are you going to violate my rights by not providing me that document?
Or are they going to terminate?
Or are you gonna provide me the documentation that I've requested? Because it is publicly accessible to the public, and that's Indiana Code I'm reading for you from. And if you guys would fail to give it to me, it could be considered a civil rights violation, and I don't want to have to sue you guys.
Uh-oh. Shit.
Because I got good attorneys out of Fort Wayne. One personally sues cops all the time.
Uh-oh. It's on video. YouTube.
Ah, see.
You can just watch the video, can you?
That's Indiana Code, man. You could look it up. I see. I just read it to you. I could write it down if you want me to. And actually, I do have something I want to talk to an officer about. I have a specific question about something, so when they come out here, I'd like to speak to them. Because I'm not going to leave until I get to talk to one of them. That means if I'm here for 12 hours, I'm here for 12 hours. I don't mind sitting around. Are you allowed to take pictures of NCIS and ICS?
My chief of police just told me to do this.
Oh, he did.
So,
You do realize that's a violation, right?
I'm sending it to him
It's a violation.
Why are you sending it to him for?
because he has to approve that I give it to you.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm gonna go step out.
And you do realize there's nothing criminally that can happen for me filing a report when something specifically did happen, right? And since it wasn't an ordinance
I'm
by
not an officer.
yeah,
I'm a dispatcher.
I know you are.
I'm not an officer.
I'm just saying.
If you ask me legal questions, I'm not going to reply. I am a dispatcher.
But you gotta understand this too, right? You're the front line, right?
I dispatch my officers
You
who
are.
decide.
You are, but you're the front line. You're the first line of defense. And if you don't know something, which you're not, I'm not saying you're God. That's not what I'm saying. But it's important to know information, right? It's important to know what a civil matter is and what a criminal matter is.
And I asked you if you had a civil matter, and I asked you.
Well,
if
I
you
have.
had a
I
criminal
mean,
matter.
yeah, that technically is a civil matter, but it happened on town property unless there's an ordinance saying if I fall on that my own risk, which I'm not aware of, and I don't think there is such thing. But now, can I talk to an officer about my criminal matter that I wanted to speak to him about?
We were to go to Fulton. Shit, I'm gonna have a lot of lies.
They're violating.
They are.
They're violating our rights, saying we cannot talk to an officer Even though there's nothing that says that we cannot talk to an officer, no crime we've committed, nothing that we've done wrong at all that has put us in a bad situation in any shape or form. At this point, it's just literally just infringing on our right to freedom of speech at this point. The First Amendment.
So this turned out to a lawsuit.
Hold the camera. What's your favorite part about dispatching?
Like I said, I'm brand new, so I don't know if I have a favorite part yet. Still learning the job.
Still learning the job.
So you're new.
Dispatch is an important job, just so you know. I thank you for your service, I really do. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Good citizen. Aha! Good citizen. Good citizen.
Ow. Yeah, that's dangerous right there on that curve.
There you go. Over to that. That did happen, just so you know, it was on camera.
Yeah. So she's not allowed to hand this out, pretty much, is what she was trying to say.
That's publicly accessible information. There's Indiana code that says that is allowed to be released to the public.
She don't know her job. Really.
She's new. She's new. She can't help it. It's not her fault. She just wasn't trained right.
I could go step out.
Now we're gonna wait here. We're just gonna wait here until somebody comes talks to us. Are they gonna come talk to us?
They got paperwork.
Okay. I mean, not trying to make the job harder, just, would like to talk to them. Specifically, Officer Yeargin. Thank you. How's it going?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Where's Officer Yeargin at?
Busy typing reports.
Tell him to come out here. I've got questions for him.
He's busy, man.
Yeah, but you work for us, right?
Excuse me?
I said you guys work for us, right?
Sure. But I mean, he's busy. I mean, do you have an
Is he-
emergency?
Want to talk to him about something.
Well, our chief made it clear that he's not allowed to talk to you guys.
He's not.
Yeah. So that's why I'm out here. So what's up?
Okay. So, obviously, you seem like you're pretty nice, and you haven't been mean to us in any sort of way. You haven't violated my rights yet. So, and we do this all across the state of Indiana.
So I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
what's up?
So, I just wanted to personally thank you for not violating my rights.
Okay.
So that's all. That's all I was gonna say. And I was gonna say the same thing to him. Thank you for not violating. You passed my audit. Now I will say, I had some concerns,
Okay.
and I taught her. I educated her on the Indiana code for that. For publicly accessible documents, anything. If a citizen comes in here and wants a report of something, they have the right to that, unless it is.
No, you're right. They do. However, we have a protocol that our chief has to grant that permission. Okay. That's why she called the chief.
Okay, but policy isn't law. law.
No, but we have to follow a policy.
I understand, but
Okay.
Paul,
So she doesn't want to get in trouble.
I understand,
Get
and
written up.
she's new, and
I
she's
understand
new.
that, but she also doesn't want to get written
Yeah.
up, so she's doing what she was taught.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and you got what you asked for. So.
Yeah, and I did appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say another thing. That's his cousin.
I know it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not down here to start problems or anything like that.
Sure.
And I'm not down here. I'm down here to certainly the one thing that I'm down here to do is to ensure that the rights are being upheld.
Absolutely.
Because the moment, and I'm only telling you this because I've sued people. I've sued quite a few people, and I have good attorneys. One in particular out of Fort Wayne, Christopher Myers, and he loves to sue the police. Very good attorney. And let me tell you something. I respect what you guys do.
I appreciate that.
I do. But I don't promote bad cops.
No, absolutely not.
I do not promote bad cops.
No.
What I also do not promote is people running people's name into the ground, like this young man here.
I don't know anything about him.
Well,
I just know that he's Officer Yeargin's cousin. That's
yep,
it.
yep.
So you guys looked at the cameras, right? The only way you could figure it out.
Yeah.
What cameras?
One there, out there. You can see the face.
What does it have to? I don't understand. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what he's saying, but what I'm trying to say, and I understand your.
So you know who I am, right?
First
I
of all,
don't even know your name.
Like
bro.
you said this is Aaron's cousin.
I only know that because we've been informed that you're one of the people that do these audits.
Yep.
And that you might
So
be
the
coming
word
by.
got around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I mean,
yeah.
but
Appreciate that, yeah.
but what I will tell you, I know more about him than he knows about me. And I guarantee you 155%. I know where he started at. I know where he came from. I know who his mom and dad is. I know everything about him from the T to the top. But you know what? He needs to respect him and treat him as a good citizen. He may have, listen, and I will be clear with you.
That's between him and Aaron. That's not between.
Well, that's why we tried bringing him out and having that
But
conversation.
that doesn't need to be done here at work. You know, that's not really professional to bring that to his workplace and confront him. That's more of somewhere outside of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
not really. That's just kind of drummed up. Something that doesn't need to be at work. That's something that you guys need to do privately between you and him.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I really don't know. I really don't care. I'm not specifically for here. What I came here for was to make sure people are doing their jobs.
Absolutely. Sure.
So,
yeah.
my other.
What do you do for work?
For lip work?
Yeah.
I make money. I'm a hustler.
You're a hustler.
Yes. I make my money. I hustle.
Okay.
I don't break the law, man. I've never had a crime. I've never been to jail. I've been on the other side of the fence. So.
Good.
I changed my life around. I had 2 DUIs back in the past in Fulton County.
No. Okay.
And I quit drinking. So
Yeah.
I quit.
Good for
And
you.
I'll be honest with
Good
him.
for you.
He's been a dumbass sometimes in his life, and I'm not gonna lie to you that he's made a lot of fucking
We all make
mistakes.
mistakes.
But you want to know something? You gotta, and that's the problem. You get some people, you get the good and bad. I got friends who are cops. Okay, I got family that are cops, and I love them to death, and they love me.
Yeah.
But I've always been told, and I've always said, never turn your back on your family. And regardless if they're acting like dumbasses, be positive influencers, the guardians of peace and justice
I ain't gonna call
and love, mercy, and like when I'm coming up here to talk to you guys, I'm not coming up here to rough and rag and make your lives miserable. When I asked her for this, she's new, and I can't get mad at her about that because she's new, she's learning. But I did inform her if somebody comes up here. I understand you guys got policy, but policy's not law, and the Supreme Court.
We weren't denying you.
I know. Oh, I know you were. But you know where I'm going with this is if somebody comes in, I don't know. Let's say Joe Blow comes in, and you guys say, "No, I'm not giving you that," and then he leaves and gets a hold of his attorney or something like that.
Right.
He'll turn this place upside down.
Like I said, she didn't say anything.
I know. It's all good. It's all good. Now I will say, I did not touch your car, so I want to make that very clear. It's all on camera. I checked inside your vehicles. I did not see anything in particular that seemed to be out of the extraordinary. They looked to seem pretty tipsy, and everything seemed to be good there.
Yep.
I really would like to talk to Aaron if he'd come out, though.
That's up to Aaron.
I think he should come out. Listen,
Alright,
think
like I
about
said,
it. Think about it in this perspective, sir.
I'm just a cameraman.
That's all he
You're
is.
not even
That's
holding
it.
the camera.
He's my eyes. He's the
You have
camera.
your own eyes, right?
Gotta have a witness,
don't
right?
work?
You gotta have a witness, right?
I am holding camera.
Now you are. Yeah.
So, but we really would want him just to come out. All we want to do is thank him for his service. That's all we want. And we're gonna leave. We will.
Okay.
We will leave.
I will leave if he comes out here and talks to us and just says hi.
No any problems?
We're leaving.
So
We're
you-
out of here.
Yeah.
On
We
my
can make a deal. We can
everything.
make a deal.
We
I don't
can
want
get out.
any-
We can.
I don't want any issues.
No, we're not.
What did I just tell you? On my word as a man,
Okay.
I'm out of here as soon as that. We're just down here to.
Because
We're just
I
down
don't
here.
want any harassment or
We're
anything.
We're not coming
We're
down
not.
here to
I don't want
harass.
to drum up
I ain't got
together
time for
stuff.
that. I
Harassment-
got other time to do.
Harassment is defined. You know that harassment's consistent, but we're not consistently doing it. We're just here to talk to him and leave, and we're gone.
Sure. I don't. Okay.
Yep.
I'll see if he'll come out.
Yep.
If he doesn't come out, that's up to him.
Oh, if you don't, we'll probably be here for another 12 hours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
another
Yeah.
15,
I mean,
16,
You guys can
18.
get comfortable in the seats.
Yeah,
Right?
love to sleep there. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying for the poor dispatcher, at least do it for the poor lady over here.
Sure.
No, and it's not being disorderly either. I just want to make that very clear to you. No crime we're committing or doing anything wrong.
No, this
I'm
is
very,
public area. You can do
I
it.
absolutely.
So.
Thank you for realizing that. 'Cause so most cops I've audited have tried to tell me that I had to identify myself and tell me everything else.
Marshall
there.
County was worse. Marshall County.
Marshall
was
County.
worse.
All right. Well, I'll go see if he'll.
Yeah, tell them to come out. Just say hi to us real quick. And
Alright.
we're out of here.
All right, you guys take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir. And what was your name again?
Wes Atkins.
Wes Atkins.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service and
Yeah.
thank you for being professional and not violating our rights.
I appreciate
You two
it.
will see your good work.
We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I don't want to cause problems for you. And I can't believe they know me very well. So she knows I'm Aaron's cousin now. We just said that.
You two. We're going to see if he comes out and talks to us or if he's going to bring shame upon his department. All we want to do is just thank him for his service, but if he's not going to come out and talk to us, then they're going to fail this audit. We unfortunately don't want that. We want to be nice to him and treat him with respect. It's all about treating people with respect.
6 o'clock. Yes, have a good night.
Be safe, sir. Hey, thank you for identifying yourself.
Thank you.
So he must be on the call.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just trying to be nice. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't come to Bremen every day.
I know you don't.
We just do this around.
Miss Dispatcher lady, is he gonna come out and talk to us? We're wanting to get out of here. We're just not leaving until he comes out here and says at least hi and shakes our hand and get him to identify himself, and then we're leaving. The sooner, the better that we get out of here. We just want to go.
We gotta hit them another. We're gonna hit Bourbon.
It's gonna be so much easier for him, so much easier for you guys. We want to be cool with you as long as you're cool with us. How long you been a police officer for, sir?
11 and a half years.
It's about half my life.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
I'm 0.
That math doesn't add up.
I'm 0 and a half.
0 and a half.
Yes.
So it's got to be at least 1, right?
I'm like 5.
You're like 5.
I'm like 5, definitely 5. No, I'm not that old. So do you guys use Spillman?
What?
Do you guys use Spillman?
Spillman?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
it's some police departments use it for reports.
No, we don't use that.
All your dispatchers are NIC certified, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was explaining to her a few minutes ago when she took a picture of that screen that's technically a violation of that. I educated her. She's really nice. She's a good dispatcher. She'll do good here. She's new. She's learning. She can't help it.
Yeah.
Everybody starts somewhere, right?
That's right.
We're not all perfect.
You do realize that's a violation, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure she knew that. It's like a huge. Ma'am, do you realize how much trouble you guys could get in if they were to if somebody I'm not going to say anything because I'm not like that, but if somebody would report that to the to downstate, how much that's big trouble, big trouble, like jail trouble, fine trouble. Not that it matters because nobody's I'm not reporting you. I mean, he knows, so if he ain't doing anything, that's on him, and it's on camera. So, but it's fine. Hey, officer.
Yeah.
Is Aaron gonna come out and talk to us?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Ask me why. Ask me why. It's about me, isn't it?
Because your chief said for him not to come out here and talk to him?
No, I think it's his own personal choice.
Personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't feel comfortable.
He doesn't feel comfortable?
No.
I don't feel comfortable every day. I walk around the general public, but I still talk to people. I don't feel comfortable going to work every day, but I go to work every day. I don't feel comfortable tying my shoes and wiping my ass, but I wipe my ass every day, right?
I can't speak for him, okay?
I understand that.
He's saying he's not going to come out here, so it is what it is.
So we're gonna have to follow up.
So do we have to file a complaint on that since he's refusing to speak?
Welcome to if you choose.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah, probably. That's what we're probably going to do because,
That's fine. Yeah,
you know.
you're welcome to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you respecting my right on that because some officers would not take a complaint. And I respect that.
This has to do with me.
And it's not even,
It has to do with me.
understand this is a family matter. Now we're not trying to do
I
that.
ain't worried about
We're
that.
trying to identify him. We just want to identify who he is.
That's it.
And we're out of here. Well, but how do we know that? How does the public know that?
Yeah.
There's
Question.
how many serial impersonators out there, sir?
Oh, I know there's lots. Yeah.
Okay. So how do we know if he's a cop? Just because he says he's a cop doesn't mean he's a cop. I don't know that. I don't see his ID. I don't see his badge. I don't see any of that.
Okay, that's one, I guess.
This is a way to look at it. I mean, I'm not trying to say you're wrong at all. I understand you don't want to come out and talk to us, and that's all fine and dandy. But the problem we're running into is that he's failing to identify himself. Mm-hmm. How do we know who he is? Aaron Yeargin, question mark. We don't know who he is. We don't know what he looks like. I don't know what he looks like.
Good question.
So how am I supposed to know he's a public servant? You know what I mean? Because, first of all, your wall. He's not even on the wall, so how do I know he's a cop here? There's nowhere on that wall that says Aaron Yeargin.
You're right.
So technically, what the respectful thing would be for him to come out and at least just say hi, and then we're on our handy-dandy way. Instead of having to go through all the paperwork and filing a complaint for failing to identify him and everything else under the blue moon.
You guys gotta do what you gotta do. Right?
Yeah. Well, it's not. We're not trying to do that, sir. We're not. That's why we're saying, are you able to go speak to him and ask him? You don't even have to come out here. Just tell him to come to the window.
Yeah.
Oh, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're gone.
I can try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say, come to the window. Wave at us. Hey, and then walk back. That's all he's got to do. We're out of here. We're not here to rough and tough. We're not here to pick a fight. We're not here to do any of that. We're here to identify him and leave. That's all we're doing. We don't care about anything else. So, like I said, I'm not leaving until I identify him. And if I have to call the chief first thing in the morning, I will. And if I have to go to the city council, I will. If I have to go to the mayor, I will. I'll keep going up the chain of command until we get answers, because I'm not going to stop.
I'll see what he says.
And what
Okay.
time?
And I have, like I said, I don't want to file a lawsuit, but I will. I don't want to do that though.
What crime?
So just have them come out and just identify to us. Save everybody the trouble.
What crime are we breaking?
No crime.
You could just come to the window.
You don't even have
Have
to.
to-
He doesn't even
walk
have to
out
come
the
out the door.
door.
He just come to the window. If he doesn't feel safe, which I don't understand why, but
It has to.
hi, and then walk back, and we're out of here.
I don't care about my family. That side of the family. We do this for a living.
Yep.
We get paid
Yep.
as we speak.
Yep.
We get paid as we speak.
Yep.
They get paid too.
Yeah.
It's not right.
I know. If we have to, we'll file a complaint. We don't want to. We don't want to have to go to the town board or the city board or the trustee or call the chief in the morning or any of that, but we will if we have to prove our point.
It's
I need that deal. Ma'am, can I ask you a question? Before you were a dispatcher, right? You were just a regular citizen. Did you do any kind of work like this before?
Is that pertinent?
Well, I'm just asking you a question. You don't have to tell me. Did you do any form of public service work?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you know. See these pictures out here, right? There's somebody missing on our wall.
Yeah. You see me out there?
No, that's a concern.
Right.
It's a big concern, because how do I know you're actually a dispatcher?
Because we haven't been updated. I'm just.
You know how many people can sit behind a desk, ma'am? I'm just saying. I mean, even if it's a dispatch center, you know what I mean? Anybody can sit behind a desk.
Police station behind.
I don't know. Maybe you're one of the girlfriend. I don't know. How is a citizen going to know that? The general public. Because they're not going to know that. They're going to think dispatch is all the way out of Marshall County. Because that's Central Dispatch. Or at least I thought it was Central Dispatch. And I thought there was a law that says that local towns can't have dispatchers. At least to my knowledge. I think that, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a law.
What?
That the county has to provide that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't have. So, there's something that Homeland Security, I was told by somebody once, and they explained it to me, that they don't have to provide this. They're supposed to provide, that what they're required to provide is fire and police. And you know what the stupid part is? They don't have to provide EMS services to people. They don't have to.
Oh.
Benjamin Franklin said that. Yeah, just as the sheriff's department. Did you know the only person who has the authority to arrest the sheriff in the state of Indiana? Guess who that is? Do you know who that is, ma'am?
Again.
Come on, you got to be. Listen, ma'am. You got to be presentable to us, right?
I can go get an officer to answer that.
Look, I'm going to have to file a lawsuit. And complaints.
So you're telling me I can't ask you questions?
I didn't say that.
Okay. Because it'd be like me running to you in the grocery
It's a
store.
question that I'm not well versed in. I did not go to school for law enforcement. I'm not an officer.
Correct, but what did I tell you earlier as a dispatcher?
I will get my officer.
What if I told you I used to be a dispatcher?
Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. On the other side of the fence, isn't it important for the public to know when they call in who they're talking to?
And I identify myself.
You did it, and I appreciate that. Like I said, I have no problem. You did identify yourself. What I'm trying to say, ma'am, is when I ask you,
It's the responsibility of the station to hire and do background checks and fingerprint so they know who they're hiring. Is that
You can't hire
not
felonies
part of their
anyway.
responsibility?
who?
Like at the hospital, everywhere, to get background checks and fingerprints and stuff to know who they're hiring?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
But, ma'am, I've worked in that. I've worked. I got plenty of knowledge, and what I will tell you is that And I know, because I got friends who are cops. I know people who are cops. I have family who are cops, okay?
And one in my family is a cop.
Some agencies, I'm not saying every agency is like this, okay? So I want to make this very clear to you. Some of them, it's a buddy club. And if you know somebody, you can get on.
Well, there's policies on that too, nepotism and all that too, so.
I tell you what, sheriff's departments are horrible for it. I mean, they're notorious for it. Cities, they're a little bit more tougher. I'm not gonna lie there. But you know what? It's a good thing to be in particular on who they hire and put a badge on, right? Because they're gonna be walking around with a gun. They're gonna be walking around with a badge. They're gonna be walking around with everything else under the blue moon. And the last person you need is somebody having a taser and shooting somebody and they don't do anything wrong. Or they're just heavy use of force and love to just cause problems. Which there are those. I'm not saying this is here because I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen that out of your officers yet. But you get that anywhere, right?
I wouldn't know. I can't speak for other departments.
Exactly. Right. Officer, what's your name again? Atkins?
Atkins, like the diet?
Ah, okay, Atkins. What did he say?
He didn't say yes or no, so.
Ask him, please. Just tell him to wave at us. He doesn't have to come out here and say hi. He doesn't need. All I want him to do is just to see him right here, identify himself. Aaron Yeargin, badge number 3488, or Deputy Yeargin, Officer Yeargin, whatever his name is. Identify himself, and we're out of here. She identified. You identified. Why is he not identifying?
Good question.
Is he a cop or is he impersonating a police officer?
Good question.
How do I not know that, sir, as a citizen? Because I have the right to know that. Because my taxes pay for your paycheck. You see where do you see where I'm going with this?
Your taxes pay for my paycheck?
Sure, they do.
Mine is.
My own paycheck too? Because I pay taxes? Right?
Technically, but
Okay.
but do you see where we're going with this?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Okay, because your taxes alone don't pay for your paycheck, right?
And your taxes alone don't pay for my paycheck. I assure you they don't. Right?
Okay, ask him.
How much do you think I make a year?
It doesn't really matter.
What if I told you I have $400,000 in my bank account right now?
Good for you, man. I'm happy for you.
Okay, because I pay a lot of taxes actually, tons. Uncle Sam rapes me.
So you got two lawsuits coming.
Sure. But I pay taxes too, man.
I respect that. At least you're not being Trump and running around and keep getting indicted.
So pretty much he's paying for me to stay here, correct? Automatically, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
So I just want to get out of here. I really do. Or at least, sir, you've been respectful to me since I've gotten here. You've not been mean to me. You've been very polite, and I won't be calling. I do anticipate on calling your chief in the morning and talking to him about how nice you were to me. Can you at least do me a favor? For all my $1 million subscribers, and if it would make Aaron feel better for him,
step out.
I can have him step out. But I'm not leaving until he comes back from that room to identify himself to the public, because we don't know he's a cop. I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that?
You're welcome to say as long as you want. I mean, I have no problem with you.
Yeah.
You have no problem with me.
Yeah. Do we have a sergeant?
No.
You guys don't have sergeants or corporals?
We do, but there's none working.
There's none working. Do you guys call them when incidents occur or whatever? Or is there a chain of command you guys contact?
Yeah, we do when they're needed.
Can you contact your... I'm formally requesting your supervisor.
I doubt he's gonna.
Can you call him?
I doubt he'd answer my phone call. We are not
Is that refusing?
on the best of terms, so.
Oh, okay. On a professional matter, I understand, sir. I respect that. I'm not going to have you call him then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all good. I'm being respectful to you, and I'm not going to put you in that situation.
I appreciate that.
So is he coming or not? Ask him, does he want us to go? Yeah, here we go.
Hey, ma'am.
There he is. There he is.
Ah, there he is.
What's going on?
What's your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number. You know who I am, Don Bradley.
That's not my name.
I plead the fifth. I don't answer. I plead the fifth.
Do I need to get a restraining order against you?
I plead
This
the
is
fifth.
getting ridiculous.
I plead the fifth. I'm not answering.
Do I need to get a
I
hold
plead
of?
the fifth. This is
Do
not-
I need to get a
plead the
hold of?
fifth.
Hold up. Do I need to get a hold of Christopher Myers, my attorney out of Fort Wayne?
Is there something you need from me? I'm here.
We're not harassing you, but now you're being rude with me, and I don't appreciate that.
Well,
And I have an attorney.
Is
Listen,
there something you
sir,
need?
sir, I'm being respectful to you, and you're going to be respectful to me. Okay? I'm talking to
Okay,
you.
Don, what is it that you need?
Okay, let me talk. You're interrupting me now.
You
We
finished and I
go.
asked you what you
Listen,
need.
man. Listen. We go back a long ways. I've known you for a long time. Okay?
Yeah.
And I do this to hold people accountable for one, for being a disgrace to the badge. Are you a disgrace?
I'm not going to answer questions like
Okay.
that. That's
Well, you know
ridiculous.
what? I got family who are in law enforcement too, and not all of them are bad people.
Okay, what is your point?
What my point is when you talk to me, you're respectful to me when you come out that door. And actually,
Well, what
I'm
did
going
I
to
do
be.
that was disrespectful,
You-
Don.
Look how you came out. We have been asking you to come out.
Because you're trying to harass me and bait me into
Oh,
something.
absolutely. We're totally harassing you. We're talking to you respectfully.
So is there something that you need?
Yes, I would like to file a report against you now.
Okay. Well,
So,
you'll
let's-
have to come back during business hours to do that.
That's not how it works. Do you want me to state the? Do you want me to state? Do you want me to state you the Indiana
Have a
code?
nice day, Brad.
You too. Hey, I guess we're gonna be filing a complaint against them, man.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna need the
You have the complaint.
need a complaint. And just so you know, I do have an attorney out of Fort Wayne. I promise you, I'm going to sue you. Christopher Myers, look him up.
I plead the fifth.
And just so you're aware, I didn't commit any crime either.
I didn't either.
There's no crime that we have committed. We were being. He came out and was rude to us, and it's on camera. Huh?
Because he asked what you wanted.
Yeah, but he was being rude to us.
Yeah, being rude. I plead the fifth.
It's on camera,
I
sir.
plead the fifth. I didn't want no problems.
on camera too, man.
I know. You guys got body camera. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He wasn't rude.
Yeah, that was definitely rude when he came
Yeah.
out. Very aggressive.
It's all.
It's on camera. Listen,
It's all
it's going. This is going to my
I'm not here
attorney.
argue with you, Bob.
I know. I'm not here to argue with you. Actually, hold on to that. Thank you, sir. Aaron Yeargin. Let's see. And who's your IA team here? You guys don't have an IA, internal affairs. Okay. This does not listen. I will follow up with this, and I'm gonna call the mayor in the morning too. This goes directly to the chief. It does not go anywhere else. And if I find out it does,
They go directly to the chief anyway.
okay, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because if this gets ripped up, I'm gonna follow up on this. What is the address here?
123 South Center Street.
123 South Center Street, Rochester. What is the? This is Bremen.
Yep.
Bremen. What's the zip code here?
46506.
46506. And Aaron's saying that he's going to file a restraining order against him and
I plead the fifth.
accessible
And I plead the
area.
fifth, not say anything.
That can be admissible in court, and it will be dismissed.
I don't think he said he was going to. I think he
Okay. Because we're not coming back up here.
We're not coming back up here now.
You didn't fail. She didn't fail. He failed.
He fell.
And I will make sure of it that he is held accountable.
How do you feel by being rude?
Absolutely. He came out and was, what do you want?
He looked at me very,
Was very rude to Aaron.
and I said I plead the fifth.
So it's fine. I'm
No
gonna talk to
answers.
Mr. Myers in the morning. It's all good.
Do what you gotta do, man.
No wonder why you got fired from Fulton County.
Yeah.
Or ran away from Fulton County.
He used to be a jailer too.
And before I leave, I want a copy of this too, okay? I'm keeping the original. And I just want to make it very clear, we have committed no crimes in your presence. It's all on this camera right here. Okay. I'm just making you aware if somebody tries to put something on me and trying to say we've committed a crime and harassment, if you look it up in Indiana code, we are not harassing you. We are asking as citizens to speak to him. And that's all we asked. And I'm taking pictures of this wall too.
What's that?
I'm taking pictures of this wall.
But we have every right to step in here, right?
Yep, it is. What's his he does he have a badge number?
We have unit number.
That's what I need. So hold up a second. He told me he didn't have a badge number, so he lied to me too.
No. We didn't tell you. We
So-
don't have badge numbers, we have unit numbers. That's
Okay.
different.
So why didn't he tell me he had a unit number?
It's a badge number.
You identified.
I can't hear
You identified.
you. You got identified.
You did identify. He didn't. Well, he didn't want to give it to me.
You just said we don't have badge numbers.
What is today?
What's today? Wednesday, August 23rd. And it's 2:05 in the morning. 23rd.
Like I said, I'm proud of you for not violating my rights. I'm proud of you for not violating my rights.
I appreciate that.
Him back there, I'm not so
Wasn't
happy
uncalled
about.
for.
Did he violate any of your rights? I don't think he did. It was just what you said. Rude,
He
right?
threatened to put a restraining order on him.
No, he
That's-
asked a question. He said, "Do I need to put a restraining order or file a restraining order?" That is a question. That's not a threat, right?
Well,
It can be.
On a cheat code book, that is not a threat.
it's not, but
All right.
okay. But what I'm about to ask you right now, what would a jury think about it? Citizen, what would a citizen think about it?
What do you mean? He's asking a question.
Okay, but he said, do I need to put a restraining order against you?
Pretty much just a threat. If you look at
Because
it.
if he puts that restraining order on him and say he goes somewhere and he's there, it's a one-party thing. He violates that, guess where he goes? He goes in cuffs and he goes to jail. And you know that.
I'm not smarter than that.
So I'm very intelligent when it comes to that.
And that's funny because I'm moving to Georgia anyway.
Well, it's besides the point. You didn't deserve to be disrespected like that.
Yeah, I know.
We were just trying to be nice to him.
We're just
That's all
trying to be
we're trying do.
nice. We're not trying to be rude.
And can I need a report number for this too, ma'am. If you could get me one on your system. And I also need this rewritten. And I need my actual name put on there now. Since he wanted to be that way to me. Because you guys are getting sued.
She's laughing.
We don't have a report for that.
She's laughing.
What's this? That's an incident number. A call for service. Which is what?
It's a call for service.
Which is what? Publicly accessible information.
Yeah, it is.
So, can I get a publicly accessible information with the correct name on there? Please and thank you.
You work for us, right?
Why didn't you give us your right name the first time?
Because I'm a good citizen, I don't have to identify that.
Okay. But you can lie about your ID?
Who said I lied?
Did you give us the correct one?
I did.
Did you?
Good
So
citizen.
then why do you need another one?
Because I do need another one.
But why? If you gave us the right name.
Because I want one.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is good. You know what? I'm going to give you my name now. Here, I'll even give you my ID. that I don't have to technically give,
You'll have to show.
that I don't have to show. Another thing real quick. I haven't committed a crime, have I?
Nobody said you had to.
Okay. No, I'm asking you a real question. Light that camera on. Have I committed a crime in your presence?
No.
Okay. Because I can identify as a good citizen everywhere, anywhere, all day. Okay? As long as I'm not being accused of a crime, I can identify as that. And there's nothing you guys can do. Is there anything in the Supreme Court that says I can't? District Court? Indiana courts? Okay then. Thank you for respecting my rights.
You just gave your real name the first time. Like, what's the point of lying?
I didn't lie.
Okay. Or being untruthful and honest.
I wouldn't say it's untruthful. I'm a good citizen.
Oh, okay.
Because she
That's
asked.
where we go all across the state of Indiana.
So a good citizen is not truthful?
You don't have to identify yourself.
You don't have to identify what crime have I committed.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give us ID, give it to us. If you don't want to give us your right name, don't. I'm not. Really not.
Huh?
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Well, I
You want
mean,
us to you want to give us your ID and get your right name on there, or no?
If he's gonna be nice that way.
are you going to be nice to me?
I've been nice the whole time.
You have been.
Yes.
Listen, man. I'm not here to start a war with you,
I
okay?
feel like you are, because you keep.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to here to
What?
talk to you.
Just file the complaint and like be done. You know, like you asked Aaron, like just he'll wave, and you guys would leave.
He came out here. We just sat at the window. You told me
I told him. What did I tell you? I said we didn't have to come out here. I said just wave
he
at
would
us and
just
walk
rather
back to
walk
his room.
away.
We would have left. So
That was on him.
that's
That was on him.
That's on him. If he wanted to come out here and treat us like crap, that's on him.
Then file the complaint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Talk to me?
Huh?
Do you want to really talk to me?
What do you mean?
Do you really want to talk to me, or what is it that you want? Like I'm like trying to be respectful to you.
He don't
Okay.
want a lawsuit.
I appreciate you, Aaron. I appreciate you being respectful with me. And when you came out earlier, you weren't so nice to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know why we're here. There's a part of this that you don't understand because me and him are family members. Okay.
Yeah, I already know.
He's probably told you stuff.
That that he did drugs in the past and everything else under the blue moon.
That there's something deeper here at
Uh-huh.
play. It's not so much towards you.
Uh-huh.
Really, I don't really know you too well. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I really don't know you. So
Okay.
it does upset me that he's up here. And I feel like there's a deeper agenda.
There's no.
No.
Aaron, listen, man.
That's being
Look at me.
portrayed here.
Look at me in my eyes. As a respectful man, as a man of integrity, I'm not trying to be here to. Okay. So, I'm not here to start problems with you, man. I'm not here to
I don't
do.
think that you are.
No.
I don't think that you are.
No. I'm here to. I
I
know.
think that he is.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm not going to get into it with him right now
Uh-huh.
in this capacity.
Uh-huh.
He's coming to my place of work.
Uh-huh.
And I don't feel like there's a necessary reason for him to be here.
Uh-huh. And that's your and rightfully so. You have that right. And if you wanted to pursue a restraining order on him, that's your right. You have the legal right to do that. You pursue one against me, it's not going to get
Well,
well.
and that's not who I said it.
Okay, I'm just letting you know if you do that,
I
I'm
was
suing
not
you.
addressing you,
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna tell you
I was
what.
looking at him.
I'm gonna tell you what, Aaron. Just hear me out real quick.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Okay.
With all due respect, Bradley, or is it? I don't know if that's your last name.
That's not my name at all.
I know it's Donald Bradley.
That is my name. Thank you. I'm not Bradley.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm messing. Well, okay. Like I said, I think there's this little something deeper going on here, and I don't think that you're necessarily a part of it, but he definitely is.
Okay.
And like I said, that's not between you and me. That's between me and him.
Yeah.
And he's a family member, and he's supposed to have my back, and I don't feel like he does.
Aaron,
Again,
I love you. I love you as a
I
cousin.
understand he's just with you.
No, that's
I
not the
don't have anything
case.
against you.
So let me.
I would definitely have a dialogue with you.
Well, I'll just keep it.
understand too that there's another part of this
Uh-huh.
that it's got me heated, and I understand you don't understand the whole story.
I know quite a bit. I know quite a bit about Dylan. He's
Say
a
it.
fucking retard sometimes, don't get me wrong.
It is. I
But
do stupid
you know
shit.
what, man?
We all have problems.
Where'd you come from before you were an officer?
What do you mean?
You were a jailer,
He was in the military.
and you were in the military, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guess where I started at?
I know.
For 4 years, I was a sergeant for the Indiana Department of
I
Corrections.
know you were.
Okay. So I'm not dumb. I'm not naive. I wasn't born yesterday. I'm very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Very knowledgeable in law.
Okay.
But he knows I'm handicapped.
He doesn't always think thorough on things. Okay? Right?
He knows that.
He's not all there.
He knows
right?
that.
He's mentally not all there.
But I changed my life around. Quit
He
drinking.
is around me, and I keep him in check. Doing these things. You want to know something? This is teaching him.
Yeargin over there knows right from wrong, though, even though he has these mental capacity or these.
I know what's right for wrong.
Yes, that I understand where you're going with that. In the courtroom, just because somebody says they're not all there, that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Can't just take
In the
advantage of
courtroom,
people
that
like
doesn't.
that.
I mean, that's, you know what I mean. The judge would say you're responsible for your actions.
Yeah, correct.
So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that about him. He knows right from wrong. But what I will tell you is that he needs to fix himself. And this guy here, I understand that you guys haven't had the greatest relationship. And I understand that you're mad because he came up here and now you got all your coworkers in front of him trying to talk to you about the concerns.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't had
You
any.
could see how I would feel, right? Like you could see
Aaron,
my point
Aaron.
of view from this.
Hear me out on this. He didn't have an easy life coming up either. And you know that.
Well, Don, with all due respect, man, you don't understand. You're only hearing one half of the story.
Then tell me it. The truth will set you free.
I really don't feel like this is the place to do that.
Truth will set you free. Why? You do realize, are you, let me ask you this question. Are you a Christian?
Man, I'm just not comfortable answering that question.
What do you mean? It's freedom of religion. Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my choice not to answer that, though, too, right?
If you can't love your neighbor, the love of the Father's not in you.
Well, I mean, with all due respect, I would say the same thing to him, then.
Okay. We're trying to come up here and talk to you. I'm being nice to you.
I'm just trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to start what are in the
I'm
past.
talking
I care
to
about the family
I'm
past.
talking to you in a respectful way. I'm not screaming at you. I'm not yelling at you.
Neither am
And I told that gentleman right there, and it's on camera. I told him, I said, just tell him to come out and wave, and we're on our way. We're not here to harass him. We're not here to just. Hey,
We're
how
not.
are you?
I get what you're saying.
Because think about this. This go. If I wanted to push the issue with my attorney out of Fort Wayne, Christopher Myers, look at that wall right there. Who's not on that wall?
What do you mean?
Who's not on that wall?
Are you getting, like, are you saying, like, I'm not up there? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Well, how do I not know you're a cop?
Oh, come on.
That doesn't. How do I not know you're?
It's public information.
How do I not know your ILEA certification has been ripped from you? How do I know you're impersonating an officer?
Well, my question to you then would be, why would I be up here in a police uniform working?
How does the
for
public
police
know that?
department?
How does the public know that?
They would know that.
How would they know that though?
How would the public know that?
Yeah. How would they know that?
Well, what do you so your claim is that I could be impersonating a cop? Is that what you're
Could be because how is the public supposed to identify you?
Because yeah, I mean.
Can you show me your
With all
ID?
due respect, common sense would say that I'm a police officer.
When you
right?
came out and
So
I asked you for your badge number and you told me you didn't have one,
I
and
don't have that.
okay, then why didn't you tell me your unit number?
You didn't ask for that.
Okay, what? Okay, you got. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
My unit number is 711, but we don't have badge
Well,
numbers.
thank you for identifying. I appreciate that.
Now we go.
Listen, man, I'm not up here to start a war.
I'm not either.
He's not coming back to visit you under my supervision. I can give you that as a man.
Mhm.
What I will.
So my question is.
Do we have to make an
Right,
agreement,
and you don't have
Aaron?
to answer it. I understand that. I totally get, that people are doing this all over the country. This
Mhm.
First Amendment audit stuff. They're doing it all over the country, and I
Mhm.
understand that. But why Bremen specifically?
Why Bremen?
Yeah.
I chose Bremen.
Why'd you choose Bremen?
There's good cops and there's bad cops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fulton County are worthless.
Marshall County is
Everything
worse.
about them are worthless.
Marshall County is worse.
Marshall County failed my audit too.
Yes.
Worthless. And I'll tell you something. There's good cops and there's bad cops. I got family who is in law enforcement, sir. You know what? But that doesn't make. But that doesn't.
Why Bremen though?
Why Bremen?
Yeah.
Because we're going all across India.
Yeah. We're hitting
stopping-
Bourbon
we're not
next.
stopping here.
We're hitting
We're not
Bourbon
stopping-
next.
We're not stopping here. We're on our way to Bourbon next.
Okay.
But I want to make this clear to you under what we're doing. Our objective is not to terrorize the police. That's not what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're out to look for the cops who don't deserve badges and who need off the street.
Okay.
And if I have to go to every single police department
Without my advice.
You know something?
What?
Like, who hates bad cops more than anybody is other cops.
Okay.
Like,
So then you
other
know.
cops
So
hate
then
bad
you
cops.
know. You know how bad Fulton County is down there as a sheriff's department, and
Well,
how
I mean, I
poorly.
haven't worked there in 6 years, but
I know why you left. I know everything, man.
But he ain't gonna
Word
say
doesn't.
it.
Word does not pass through people's ears. I know people who are on there now. I know people who, and I'm not saying you're Aaron. You've never been a bad person. You've never been rude to anybody.
yeah, you can ask anybody. I don't get upset.
I know.
I'm a pretty cool, calm, collective
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like there's a little bit of an emotion thing here with him, and I think you can understand that.
I can't.
Where's he coming from with this?
I can understand that, but like,
Where's he coming?
And honestly, there's nothing geared towards you specifically. It's Dylan.
well, I don't care anyways. You can hate me. You can love me. You can.
Well,
It's like I told Derek. It's like
I came out. You were pretty fired up too. So.
Well, I was fired up because you came out fired up on me. You understand where I'm coming
Well,
from?
I came up fired up on him.
But you came out that way. How am I supposed to know that?
Well, it wasn't geared towards you. That's how you know
But
that.
how am I supposed to know that, Aaron?
Because it's not geared towards you.
But I don't know that. You didn't say.
Because
You were talking to me and talking to him. So how am I supposed to know that,
Because
though?
I was directing it towards him.
Okay.
Because I told you I plead the fifth. I would not answer questions.
Well,
Okay.
That's what I.
And I understand that that is a. I understand your. Like I understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
And like I said,
like
you will
I
not.
said, it goes a little deeper than. I mean, he's got one version. I've got one version. His whole.
I've been told about it, but he's done. I'm not doubting you. He's done some stupid things,
Yeah,
but you
and
know.
I mean, it's not just that though either. The things that he's done. Honestly, I could look past some of that, but
People do things all across the world, man.
yeah, and it goes a little deeper than that. More than I want to discuss with you, but
That you don't got to tell me anything. But I mean,
Like I told them in Fulton County after sure, I have not been bothered any cops after I went back to Culver. And Aaron, I went back to Culver. You know Alex too.
Dylan, if you want to talk to me outside of this,
You want to?
We can have.
Do you want that?
But
I think
I'm just trying. I just want to
make
just
it
be just not make a mess and just not make it a scene. Just be normal. I don't care what happened in the
Do you
family.
want, sir?
I really
Let's
don't.
not make conflict that doesn't need to be.
Absolutely. I'm not.
We talked about that, right?
Do what?
Huh?
Do what?
I said we already talked about that, right? That you guys aren't going to make.
We're not.
We're not.
We're not making conflict.
We're not.
Who doesn't want to talk about it?
That's fine. And he does
No,
not.
you
Have,
don't
and
have to.
And I told him not to talk.
That's what I said.
I
Plain
told
the
him not
fifth.
to talk. Shut up. Do I get an apology at least for yelling when you
I
came out?
didn't yell at you though. I did not yell at you. My coworker.
I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a man. I'm sorry for getting mouthy with you when you came out, even though I wasn't mouthy. Are you gonna apologize to me now?
What am I apologizing though for?
Aaron, come on, man. It's on camera.
I have nothing. I don't believe I did anything wrong to you. Like if I did something wrong to you, I'd absolutely apologize to you. But I don't feel like I did. You articulate what I did wrong to you, and then I'll apologize.
You failed to identify your unit number.
You asked me for a badge number.
I did, but what's the difference? Badge, unit number,
There
kind of
is
the
a
same thing.
difference because a badge number is a physical number that it would be like on your badge.
Unit
A
number's
unit
kind of.
number is like a radio number that they use through dispatch. They're two different things. So I gave you the correct answer to your question.
711 is your unit number.
Yeah.
That's more like a badge number, in my opinion. I know.
That's our radio number. That's
So
what they use
let me ask you
for
this
radio.
question: 66C14 is that a badge number?
It could be. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that was my number when I was a jailer.
Okay.
66C14.
Yeah. So, see, even when I was a jailer, we didn't have badge numbers.
Oh. Well, we also worked in the courtroom too, so
So
part time in between when I just go there.
in my whole career, at 9 years as a police officer, I've never had a badge number. We've had unit numbers and radio numbers, what they call us by on the radio, but we don't have badge numbers.
What was it? 25.
When I was in Fulton County, 25-6 was my radio number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, lots changed since then.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I do agree with that.
I'm not articulating that you're a bad person in any sort of way, and it's like I told Aaron or Dylan, he just needs to eat some humble pie and just move on.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like he does.
I do, but I also feel.
I think he thinks that I'm the blame for a lot of his stuff, and he's said that to people, and then it's got back to me. So I also feel like that's why he's up here, is to try to get under my skin.
Aaron.
And I know he's shaking his head over there, but I feel like that's what it is.
That's not the point.
Shut up. I'm talking. So, you know Matthew Campbell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know a lot of the cops down there then, I assume?
Yeah.
You know how word travels on the street, right?
Sure.
Okay. So why is it I was told by somebody, and this is very coming from a very, very, very accurate source, that Dylan's nothing but a drug user and a drug dealer.
I don't know why anybody would say that. I know Dylan's not using drugs and stuff.
No, he's not. He don't, because I tell you what, I'd be the first to turn him in.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I mean, but Dylan, I have no idea why somebody would say that, first off.
Okay.
But Dylan has been, you are who you associate yourself with too. Like, people are going to assume stuff.
Well,
even though it may not be true, they're going to assume stuff.
I don't care. Listen, man, I don't care what Fulton County says. I don't. I don't care what Rochester Police says.
That's where they're coming from, though.
Because you want to know something? I know how dirty that department is down there. I know why you left, Aaron. I know exactly why you left. I know Larry Jolly, how pathetic he is. I know everybody down there who are worthless pieces of shit. And let me tell you something. I take it personal. And you want to know why I go around doing this? You ever hear about what happened to me?
Mm-mm.
You never heard about what happened to me, did you?
Mm-mm.
Do you know Mitch Scott?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a worthless piece of shit. And let me tell you something about Mitch Scott. Mitch Scott tried to run my name in the ground. That is. So my buddy was a reserve in this county for a long time. Trenton Bauer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And you know Trent.
Yeah.
Okay? Mitch wanted to run my name in the ground when I called because there was a drunk man in my yard. And you want to know something? He took something away from me. So I said to myself, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure every dirty cop is off the street. And if I have to go from every corner to every state to ensure that they don't have a badge, I will.
Yeah.
And
like I said, like...
That's why, because he tried running my name in the ground to Marshall County when I applied to be a reserve over there, and my application got rejected. I never was a reserve over there or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried running my name into the ground. An opportunity of a lifetime. Do you know my grandpa was a sheriff of Fulton County? Many years ago. Andrew Amario Gast.
Okay.
My great-grandpa, Doc Van Gilder, very respected man, who was a colonel in the Army also. He was a Kosciuszko County deputy for many years. He was a reserve, not a full-timer, but, same concept. So that's why I feel the way I do. That's why I go around doing these videos.
And I can kind of sympathize with that a little bit. Like I said, somebody that hates a dirty cop more is another cop.
Uh-huh.
Like, we can't stand that stuff either. Like, if there's another dirty cop working within our ranks, we don't like that shit either.
They say about how people associate with people. It makes them know, it doesn't make them look good. He's best friends with Terry Ingstrand, and everybody knows who Terry is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who Terry is, and I know everything about Terry. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm not out here, man. I'm not out here to.
I'm not either.
I can't really vouch for him because I don't really know Mitch too well. I mean, wasn't even there when I left, so
Well,
I don't.
he got fired from Mentone, so if that tells you anything.
He's what?
He got fired from Mentone.
Oh, Terry.
Terry, yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of tells you,
Yeah.
sums it up. But I'm not out, man. I'm not out here trying to.
Yeah, and like I said, I think maybe what you're doing is probably legit. Like I think.
Oh, I do it. I guarantee you do it. My objective is 100% to hold people accountable.
Your intention is legit, I think. But.
I understand.
Yeah, you get where I'm coming from.
I understand what you're saying, and I have to hold him accountable sometimes too, and I have to tell him to shut the hell up and stuff, and I do, and I'm not afraid to tell him to shut up. But it's you gotta teach people right from wrong in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have those people in his life to teach him right from wrong.
He knows that.
Look at his dad, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I disagree with you, Don, but I mean that's a
He
conversation for me.
he makes his own choices. He's been to jail. He's been stupid. He's ran your name in the ground. I understand that, and I told him to stop doing that. I told him. You want to know why I brought him up here tonight? I'm the one who brought him up because I want this hashed out because I'm sick and tired of him saying your name.
I mean, I've tried to ignore Dylan. I've tried to cut Dylan from my life, but he keeps coming back.
You can't cut people from your life. You're never gonna outrun them.
I mean, like I said, it's just something between me and him that we have to work out.
I can't speak for you in your life, man. I can't speak for what you want, what you do, or how you live your life. I can't speak for any of that, okay? And I'm not going to speak for your life, okay? Because I'm not you.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Just you got to do the right thing for you.
Yeah.
I do feel
Like I am. Because I'm trying to keep away.
Yeah, but everybody's humble,
There's
right?
An issue, like in any part in any facet of your life, if there's an issue and you cut yourself off from that issue, and that issue still keeps trying to make itself an issue, what are you supposed to do?
Well, I think, like I said, I think the issue lies more in the fact that he's done some pretty dumb fucking shit. Okay, now there ain't no way around it. He's just done some pretty stupid things. Okay, just like people try to make me to be a bad person, that I'm not. I'm a good person and I do anything for anybody. That's just how I am. Okay, but what I will tell you, what taught me to be humble was the line of work I did for the amount of years I did. Okay, I seen more than most human beings should ever have to see, man. I seen people gutted. I mean gutted right in front of me. Do you know where Miami Correctional Facility is? Okay. Horrible place to work. For 4 years, almost 4 years, I almost destroyed my life. I was drinking. I was medicating myself that way. Okay. I have PTSD now. Okay. Really bad PTSD. Because I've seen a lot of crazy shit, man. I'm on 2 different medications for it, if that tells you anything. In that respect, the work that I did, all because of that one person ruining my name, will I never get a job in law enforcement? Will I ever become a cop?
I can see how you'd feel a certain way about that. I get it. I understand.
Yeah. And it's like, and it's like, I understand Mitch has got that little ego thing going on, and that's all cool. That's fine. And what's going to happen is he's going to do it to the wrong person one of these days, and then they're going to sue him, and the county's not going to keep him because, 1, either he's a liability, 2, he did something wrong, and he caused those issues, and now they're getting sued.
And like I said, I don't really know Mitch very well.
Like I said, he's worthless.
So I can't really say too much about him, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, I know
I'm going to step out here.
There's some decent guys, that are, on the sheriff, like Derek Halterman. He's okay. I've never had a problem with Derek.
Yep, Derek's a real good guy.
Yeah, Derek and a few others. But like I said, they got some really big issues down there, and I haven't. I know you haven't liked my cousin real much, Dwayne, and I understand that.
Dwayne. Same last name?
Yes,
I don't remember Dwayne.
you dealt with him quite a bit.
Dwayne.
Yep. Drinking, isn't his? You don't remember?
I personally did, or
Yeah,
I don't remember him.
it was Matt Craig and a couple others, but they came out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to make it clear with you, man. I'm not up here to. I'm gonna be out of here.
Like I said, Don, I don't think that you are. I think maybe I get where you're coming from. After kind of talking to you a little bit here, I get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some stuff between me and him as a family member that this goes a little deeper than probably like what I said, like what he's told you, and I know what I know, and
that's fine.
like I said, I don't think you're, I truly didn't have nothing against you at all. So this is fine. Like,
oh, you're talking to me. Your conversation with me has totally went to a normal, freestanding conversation. So I mean, you're talking to me normal and stuff. Did she fix my report?
Oh, I don't know.
How can I don't have a name and number. You never gave me any name. I need a phone number. I need an
Okay.
address.
I'm gonna give you this. Okay, this is my ID to fix the report. It had Good Citizen on it.
Do what?
My name was Good Citizen.
Oh, okay.
So
Or you want to change it or something?
yes, I want it changed.
Okay.
So
I need a name.
I haven't committed a crime.
No,
just so
do you want me to take it or?
Yeah, no. I'm just letting you know I haven't committed a crime. So there's no crime that's saying I can't identify myself as Good Citizen. Unless I've committed a crime. Because cops get to lie too
Yeah.
when they interrogate people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
So where's the last place you guys went?
We've been a little bit all over the place.
Did you go over to Napanee?
Nope, we haven't went there yet. We've been to Marshall County, we've been to Fulton County, we've been to Rochester. Huh?
Just the sheriff's department?
No, buddy, we're going everywhere. We're going to the state police post, we're going everywhere.
Phone number.
The only place we ain't going is the community hospitals that have police departments because that's private property.
You have a phone number?
Yes, 574 835 4613.
4612
4613.
13.
Yeah.
Sorry, my radio's
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, there's no money to be. There's no reason. Can't go on private property and record because then they can arrest you. That's private property. It's not public.
Where's that at?
Well, I'm saying hospitals that have police departments.
Okay.
Like IU and stuff like that. We're not going to go places like that because there's. Unless you're on public property and recording, but that's iffy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, he will not be up to talk to you at all.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
He just goes with me when I do these. So
Yeah. Well,
I understand you don't like that, and I understand you also made the comment that the people you hang out are the people you're like. But let me tell you something. I'm not like him. I hold him to a high standard.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
Like I said, this goes a lot deeper than what I.
He's annoying. He's annoying. I understand that. I'm not saying he's not annoying. All I ask is there be some sort of forgiveness in your heart, I guess. I mean, I can't tell you to forgive him. I can't tell you to do that. But But I hope you can figure out what you want to do in your life.
I mean, I feel like.
And if you got it, listen, man, you got to go get a restraining order on him. Then you got to go get a restraining order on him. That's your right. Nobody can't tell you can't. But there comes some conflict there that it's a one party thing, and then he can go back and hit you with one, if he wanted to. But then if he filed one against you,
have just cause.
I understand.
And
Right.
I've got, like I said, this goes deeper.
Oh.
I've got enough to probably get
Yeah, but if he wanted to pull the camera footage and see how you came at him, which I'm not saying I'm gonna give it to
wasn't
him.
aggressive at all.
I understand that, but if you have a restraining order, protective order in the state of Indiana, you have to give up your gun. You can't be a cop if you ain't got a gun.
But he would never. There's nothing that he would have to meet a certain requirement.
You would in the courtroom, and there would have to be
I know that I
articulable,
could.
reasonable suspicion that he's done things that.
Correct. Yeah.
So ARS. All right. Well, Aaron, I'd like to shake your hand. Can I shake your hand at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, and I'll forgive you on this one.
Well,
I'm not gonna.
I did anything wrong, but
I don't think I didn't say you did anything wrong. I was just mad how you came out and talked to me. Do you understand?
Well, I was talking to him though. I wasn't
I
really
how
talking to you.
remember what I said. The general public coming in here, they're not going to know that.
I was looking right at him though.
But how does he know that? How do I know
I was
that?
looking right at him and directing my verbiage towards him. That's how he knows.
Okay. It's what it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep you. You got reports to write and stuff.
I appreciate him, yeah.
So I'll take this, discard of it. Can you please do a incident though on the conversation I did have with him? I do need that before I leave.
Conversation with what?
With Aaron. Just a report number. I just want it documented that I was here and that I did have a conversation with him and Officer Atkins, that is.
I can't do a report.
Sure you can.
I don't do reports.
You don't have to do a report. You could just do an entry into what system do you guys? Do you guys use Stillman or what do you guys use?
It would just be a CAD entry like how that is
Just
there.
like that.
Give me one of these. That's fine. Just put in there that, hey, I came up here and I spoke to Aaron about my concerns. There were some concerns on people identifying themselves.
Just add it to the one.
Yep.
So it'll be the same one. She's just gonna add.
That's fine. This is just
What do you want? Just
not saying you would come back and do something stupid, but this is 2023 and you can't trust people. So, and I'm not saying that about you. You don't seem like that. I don't. Well, I haven't done anything wrong either, so can't really.
They have one at gunpoint. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they're at. Redwood.
Go. I ain't gonna hold you guys.
Yeah, just say that you spoke with us.
Yep, that's it. Just go. I ain't gonna hold you guys if you got somebody at gunpoint. I ain't gonna prevent you guys from doing your job. If they have somebody at gunpoint,
Yeah.
you need to go.
It's not over here, so.
Okay. Now you can see my face.
Hey, I do have a question though.
What's the question?
Like I understand your reasoning for.
Yep.
But I feel like everybody's getting attacked for that, for one person wrongdoing you. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not. That's
You're
not.
You're talking about forgiveness for him and.
I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm talking to you all nice. I'm not
You are
saying anything.
now, but
Yeah. But you got to understand earlier though. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I do.
Okay. So you understand that there's nothing I've done wrong or anything I've said that.
Nobody said you did anything wrong.
Okay.
No,
I'm just
saying-
just reiterating it.
Sure, I understand that. I'm just saying I understand where somebody wronged you and it's upset you, which I get that. But
It wasn't even that. It was when he came out. When he
no,
came.
I'm talking about the like.
No,
What's-
when you're talking about Mitch.
What's caused you to do this from the get go?
What caused me to do this?
No, I know what's caused you. What you told him.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I understand that somebody wronged you at the very beginning.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't feel like my only thing is I feel like everybody else should pay the price for what that one person did to you.
But it's also important to hold people accountable.
No, I 100%
If he's doing that, there's tons of more people out there doing
I
that.
understand that, but maybe just have you done it to him yet? Have you held him accountable?
I've done the sheriff's department. I haven't caught him on duty. He's a school resource
But
officer.
that's all
I'm not going to
saying.
go on school property and during school hours.
I
and
get it. I'm just saying, like, that's all I'm saying. Like, maybe hold
Mhm.
that person accountable. You know
Have
what I
you
mean?
have you tried to file
Or-
a report on him?
Or have you like tried to even just
Mhm.
speak with? Have you even tried to speak with him? Like what you're asking.
No, I called down and talked to Travis Heichman. I addressed my concerns. I told
That's
Travis
one
if
thing I was saying. Like,
yeah, yep, nope. I addressed my concerns with the sheriff, and I told Travis. I said, you know, if this doesn't get fixed, I said it's going to get real ugly real quick. And you guys can look him up. I'm not lying about him. I got his. If you guys want him, I'll give you.
you have a license.
It's my attorney's number information. If you want a picture of it, you're more than welcome to have it. That's my
Do
attorney.
you give your ID back?
No, she didn't give it back to me.
I gave it back to him.
You did? Oh yeah, I got it in here. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, sorry about that, ma'am. So that's all I need.
Have a good night.
And from man to man, you're telling me I did not do anything wrong, correct?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you didn't do nothing.
Okay,
Just
I
like
just-
I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't. You came out a little aggressive, but I think I understand that.
It wasn't geared towards you though.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's why I came unglued. Like, because you know what? Just because you're an
Well, I'm sorry you felt that way, but it was
Yeah,
definitely not for you.
I look over, but I kind of watch over Dylan because
I think that's why you probably got.
I got a little pissed. You gotta understand. I keep him in line because he does what he does, and he goes around doing what he does, and he needs somebody to hold him accountable. You know.
Many have tried.
Well, I hold him accountable. I tell him to shut the hell up, and I don't care. That's just how it is. So,
All right, man.
well, it's good talking to you.